Alright guys, today's video is about how I fix nitrogen into my soil. One of the crops I'm going to be talking about today are pigeon peas, otherwise known as gandules or gungle peas, depending on where you're from. But pigeon peas is pretty much what I call them. I have a few different varieties. There's a wood chip in my glove. Growing. They are in the legume family. They produce a little pea. Usually you get them in the can at the store. They don't save well like a dried bean would, where you can like keep it on the countertop or in a jar or anything. So you want to either cook them and then can them or eat them fresh. I am harvesting. I have a lot of pods to harvest. Some are still green, some are completely dry, as you can see here. I love growing this in my area because number one, I'm in 10A, Central Florida. It grows extremely well in our heat. It doesn't mind our droughts. It doesn't mind our rainy season. It doesn't succumb to any pest pressure. It grows really quick. You know, a lot of people make the mistake of putting this in like raised beds and stuff like that. It does live for like 4 to 5 years and is more like a tree. So you want to take that in consideration when you're planting it. But in a food forest system, you need plants like this that grow fast, that you can use as chop and drop, and will also put nitrogen into your soil by basically attracting beneficial bacteria that has a waste product that produces nitrogen. So like I said, these grow extremely fast. These were just planted during the spring last year. I've been harvesting all winter, all spring. And I'm going to be cutting these back and throwing them on the ground as biomass to break down and help create more soil. We have like sugar sand in my food forest, so it doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it. So it's important that I have plants that I can use as biomass to kind of grow quickly and feed the soil. All right, so I'm gonna just harvest. I'll put you on a time lapse if I remember, and continue to cut back so you can see what it looks like in the end. And you want to do this earlier in the day because the bees and hornets love this plant. They love the flowers. And I don't have time to be out here wrestling with the bees and the wasps and stuff. And I'm just going to chop it and pretty much drop it in place. I have these all over my food forest. So some of them are by other fruit trees. So I'll be dropping them underneath fruit trees to feed those specific plants. The other ones are just feeding the soil. I'm removing everything that's growing low to the ground. That way it's not like dragging the ground, because the peas kind of weigh the branches down. So if you notice, it's kind of really weighed down. So I'm gonna keep it nice and short. I don't want to be, harvesting something that's 9-10 feet in the air. I want to keep everything shorter than me. So it is March when I am doing this. It's a lot easier when a lot of the pea pods are dry. They just come off a lot easier. And as I'm shelling these, a lot of the fresh ones I'll give to my chickens. It's a nice source of protein for them. Just cutting off some of these lateral branches. It's already putting on its new growth for the spring. That will be the next crop in the fall. So anything that already has branches with seed pods on them can pretty much be removed. Because all of the seed pods for your next harvest will come off new growth. all of those, but I just want to show you up close. So it looks a lot different, but it's opening up a lot of airflow. And all of this lateral growth that you see here along the branches will be your fall crop. So I have about 8 more of these to go. So I'm going to continue harvesting. I hope you enjoyed this short video on how I fix nitrogen into my soil using pigeon peas. You can get a harvest from them, you get biomass from them, and then they're also improving the soil underneath the ground by attracting nitrogen. All right, that's it for now. Bye.